Hi children, happy morning to all. Welcome to ninth standard video. Today I am going to teach you ninth standard English Unit 3 Earthquake MS Mahadevan Supplementary Reader. Unit 3 Earthquake MS Mahadevan Supplementary Reader. Okay children, see the picture. He is the author of Earthquake, Mr. MS Mahadevan. Okay. Before we get into the lesson, first we want to know about glossary. Okay. Rickety, structure or piece of equipment poorly made and likely to collapse. Tremor, a slight earthquake. Tremor, a slight earthquake. Devastation, the state of being decayed or destroyed. Haphazardly, in a random murder. Debris, skirted piece of rubbish or remains. White shrouded, wrap or dress in a shroud for burial. That is white cloths. That is it is covered. The corpse, a corpse is covered by white cloths for burial. For burial. Okay. Virus, a heap of burnable material for burning a corpse as part of a funeral ceremony. Okay children, now the narrator. Earthquake, the narrator Bridgie. The narrator Bridge, 17 years old boy, expresses his experience due to a powerful earthquake which devastated Malti, his native place, to an army person. Dear children, we have seen several natural disorders like earthquake, tsunami, etc. Okay. So earthquake is one of the most important natural disaster in our world. Here, earthquake, in this story, the narrator, Bridge, he was the 17-year-old boy. When he was 17 years old boy, expresses his experience due to a powerful earthquake which devastated Malti, his native place, to an army person. Bridge, he was working in a roadside shop outside Panipat. He saved most of his earnings and came back to his native village. He started a tea shop with a little help of others in Garwal, Malti. Malti was his native village and now it has gone due to a powerful earthquake. It was 4 years ago in the month of October. He saved most of his earnings and came back to his native village. It was 4 years ago in a month of October, one night, the earthquake. Tremors means a slightly earthquake, are common in these parts. These snows may seem eternal, the Himalayas may look solid, but the truth is deep down they are unstable. They were accustomed to tremors. What happened the night was a terrible earthquake. Its effects were felt as far away as Delhi and Lucknow. The epicenter was in a valley not far away from here. The epicenter was in a valley not far away from there. There were 670 villages in the valley. 602 were destroyed. 602 were destroyed. The earthquake, the earthquake lasted less than 5 minutes, and within the time mountains crashed, our villages were reduced to rubble and hundreds of lives were destroyed. It was sheer chance that narrator was away, had gone to Pauri to buy school books. He stayed that night at his uncle's house. Even in Pauri, they felt dreamers and they spent the entire night outside. Pauri. Pauri lived through the night, but Moti did not. There was a large scale of devastation. There were dozens of landslides, huge boulders thrown observably across motorable tracks and roads. Precious time was spent in plastering the rocks and clearing the way for army rescue teams. It was all of 4 days before help arrived for Molti. Molti, he was his native village, okay, and it has gone to do a powerful earthquake. The narrator was among the first to rid the village. His uncle accompanied him. That they feared the worst, but nothing had prepared them for what they saw. Stone, rubble, and dust were all that remained. Their house was a two straight stone buildings with a straight roof. They are small family. They are all small family. They are his father, the narrator's father, had died after an illness just 14 months ago. The narrator's father had died just 14 months ago. His mother took care of them. He was the oldest boy. He was the oldest boy in his family. His brother Nilu was 10. Buli, his 2 years old sister, was the baby of the family. His grandfather lived with them. When the soldiers began to clear the debris, his uncle led him away. Debris. What is meant by debris? Debris, skirted pieces of rubbish or remains. So his grandfathers lived with them. When the soldiers began to clear the debris, his uncle led them away. His uncle led him away. The soldiers had set up a makeshift camp. He didn't know how long he was there. Suddenly, his uncle said that they had taken the bodies to the river bank. You must perform the last rites before sunset. Tomorrow we will go back to Bauri. Tomorrow they will go back to Bauri. Okay, students, I hope you enjoyed and learned about earthquake. I will explain the stanzas in the next video. Thank you, children. Thank you for watching my video.